Hey everybody, Don Carr here with Matt Larrivée, and we've got the D-44R. Matt, welcome.
Nice to see you.
Man, good to see you. Glad you're here. So, man, this thing, oh my goodness.
Very loud.
Yeah, extremely loud. This is the, as you know, the old adage is the cannon, but I like to call it the banjo killer.
I liked when you first picked it up and your very first strum, you went, your eyes open wide. Wow.
Like, what the heck? Yeah. You can, you can feel it resonate in your hand. Really.
Oh yeah, and it'll keep resonating. It's got a mountain of sustain.
Yeah, it does, definitely. And golly, the low end is where you, in terms of like from a player perspective, as far as feeling it, the low end is where you really feel it.
Yeah, I mean this is one of our traditional dreadnoughts. It's in our 40 series lineup, so it features a scallop bracing, which is a hybrid with our symmetrical bracing that you see on our 03 and 5 and 9 series. And so this is, because it's more traditional focused with the scallop bracing, it really is going to advance that low end, that you've come to know from dreadnoughts. But because it's a Larrivee and because it's that hybrid bracing, you're going to see that it has a lot of mid-range come through, more so than you'll hear on other dreadnoughts of this type. This specific one is a model D-44R, which the 44 means that it's a gloss finish. So unlike the normal 40s, which feature the satin finish, this features that high gloss finish, that really slick, really nice feeling to it, and it's going to last you a lifetime.
Yeah, great traditional look too.
Yeah.
With the gloss finish and the projection too. That's the other thing. Is it's not just. It's one thing for it to be loud here. It's loud there.
Yeah, and it will. It'll drown out a banjo.
That's it. That's the goal, man.
That's the goal.
Sorry, banjo players.
This guitar will have a lot of features that you wouldn't really see until you get up into multi-$1,000 instruments. So, like all 40 series guitars, it has some high-end features such as bone nut and saddle, and this one also features bone bridge pins, which the normal 40s do not. It also has a dual-action truss rod in it, and it's made from world-class materials which we've sourced from around the world. Beautiful Sitka spruce from British Columbia, Indian rosewood from the Kochi region of India, as well as a African mahogany neck from the Republic of the Congo. John and me have worked really hard to find these materials to make these guitars the way they are.
Yeah, well, and you guys know. Seriously, you guys know you got a long history.
We've spent a lifetime doing that.
Yeah, and it shows. It really does. This is an amazing instrument. It really is, man. Love the way it sounds. Love the way it feels. Love the way it looks. Nice detail.
Yeah, so
Very nice.
We have these tuners manufactured specifically for us, and they are a really high quality open back tuner. And what we like about them is when they're out of the instrument, there's no wiggle in the post. They're a very firm tuner. They don't slip. And one of the details we insisted upon is a little bit of engraving on the knob, and that engraving is actually it's the outline of our deluxe inlay, which you see on our $5,000 high-end 10 series guitars. So it's a little bit of a throwback to our standard line in our traditional line.
Yeah, nice, man, really nice. Yeah, and the the fact that the tuners don't vibrate, again, that's another tiny little detail, but especially over the life of the guitar, that's something that can become audible.
There's a lot of little details, things that you don't notice until you've had the guitar for a couple of years. Like take a look at the nut. Many guitars today have a flat bottom nut, so they're just stuck onto the edge. But this has the traditional style angled nut, where it actually angles back on the edge of the veneer. You don't see this detail anymore because it's very hard to accomplish.
Right.
Other details you don't see. This has a dovetail neck joint, which is also a thing that is lost on many guitars because it's very complex to do.
Right.
But because we're talented guitar builders, we still do that on every guitar. It has a traditional hand-fit dovetail neck joint, and when you play, you can feel it all the way up the neck because of that, right? So
yeah. I mean, this is your reputation, and this is what you guys do, and more importantly, you care.
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
I mean, really, man. My Larrivee that I've had since 2001, it still performs amazingly. It's such a great guitar.
Well, we build it to last. It sounds trite, but all of us build it to last over a century. We come from a long line of guitar builders that date back over 200 years, from apprentice to master.
Yeah.
And those masters' guitars are still around. And they're revered for a lifetime. And that's what this is. When you buy a Larrivee guitar, it comes with a limited lifetime warranty, and that might be a century. That might be more.
Wow, amazing. Yeah. Matt, thanks so much, man.
No problem.
Really appreciate it. Thanks, everybody, for checking this out with us. This is the D-44R from Larrivee. Excellent guitar. If you have any questions about this or any other Larrivee product, make sure to contact your Sweetwater sales engineer or check us out at sweetwater.com. Thanks.